Hey guys, hope everyone is doing well. So last week we spoke about creating an environment, an environment that invites more peace into our lives, putting some space in between us and our electronics and making that time, even if it's just a minute or 2 minutes, to be more alone, right? To clear away like the excess noise if we're in our homes, turn off the TV if we're not purposely watching, things of that nature. And what I thought about during the week, after actually talking to a few of you, I realized something really important. And I guess I have a question for you. Does the thought of being alone with yourself freak you out? It did me. It did me a long time ago. Now I'm really good at it because I made this like a big practice for myself. But initially, it was really freaky for me. And I remember having anxiety just over the thought of, oh my God, if I turn off the radio and I sit alone with myself, I I can remember I used to get really nervous about it because then I felt like maybe my world would stop. And then I thought, okay, well now I'm going to have to like look at a few things probably about myself that I'm not really loving and proud of. So it felt very scary to me. So, after knowing that I had that experience and talking to a few of you guys, I'm throwing this out because I get it. I get it. And if that's your experience, I would love to help you get through it, to be honest with you, because this is the place that feels the most scary. But this is the beginning of kind of owning the creation of being able to intentionally create a happier life, a more, peaceful life for yourself. So if you have that experience, if you don't have that experience, then, fine, maybe this isn't helpful for you. But if you do, I'm going to give you just a little exercise, and I hope this really helps. So for the next week, a couple of things. When you sit down with yourself, or I would like you to try to sit down with yourself, even if it's for a minute to 2 minutes. Do a few breaths, right? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Just kind of close the eyes and get comfortable. But make sure you have something to write on. That way you don't just have to be alone. My idea is use the journal, use the piece of paper, write things down, write things that you are loving about your life right now. Write things that you are grateful for about your life right now, or write things that you're not loving right now about your life, or things that are bothering you, or ways that you're feeling. But let's take some of that anxiety, maybe transfer it to a little bit of a writing exercise. But the key here too is that practice makes perfect, right? And I think that practice makes more comfortable. At least it did for me. Now I love being alone, and that's when my best inspirations come to me. This is the place where if you expand that place and you get brave enough to go into that place, that's where inspirations come for ideas, for work, and for just solving problems and life in general and being a lot more connected to yourself. That's where you get to enjoy feeling excited about things, is when the noise goes away, when we're able to push the noise out and to connect with ourselves. So that's this week. I hope it helps. And you know what? If you are one of those people that does get a little stressed out by thinking about being alone in silence, I would love it if you would let me know. And you can let me know on Facebook, or you could just respond to this email too. So anyway, I'd love to hear from you, and I hope you guys all have a great one. And I'll see you soon. Thanks.